Welcome to the second annual Head for the Cure 5K Midland. My name is Jenna Heilman, Executive Director, and I am thrilled to be able to bring this event to you virtually this year. I want to remind you that even though we're hosting the event right now live on Facebook and through YouTube, registration still remains open, and every registered participant will receive an event t-shirt and finisher's medal. We'll be mailing these items out in the next couple of weeks. So go to headforthecure.org/Midland and register to get that shirt and medal. We'll close at midnight on Sunday. That's tomorrow, so make sure you're registering. We are so excited for this year's event. Midland continues to impress us with the amount of generosity, support, and love that the greater Midland-Odessa area has for the brain tumor community. We simply couldn't do it without your support. Head for the Cure exists for three main reasons. The first is to build awareness around this disease. The second is to raise funds in order to support clinical research and patient programs. But the third, and what we're doing here today, is igniting hope. By your participation, by your donations, and by you posting those photos of you doing your own 5K or other exercises, helps bring the community together. A brain tumor diagnosis can be extremely isolating. So by pulling together, even if virtually, and showing your support, you're helping everyone who has ever been touched by a brain tumor diagnosis, whether they're a patient, a caregiver, a clinician, or a supporter. They all need our help. So thank you all so much for your participation today. We are so honored and thrilled that Head for the Cure has amazing national sponsors again this year. VML-Y&R Advertising Agency has been a sponsor since the very first race 18 years ago. Harry Campbell and his Get Real program has raised and donated over $400,000 through their book sales and speaking engagements. The new book and speech, Get Real Mindset, really challenges everybody personally for your company in order to adjust the way that you're thinking to make sure that you're making the biggest impact possible. NovaCure has also been a tremendous supporter of Head for the Cure. Their Optune device is the only FDA-approved device to treat glioblastoma, so check out more about them. And of course, Weather 2020, that has been providing accurate forecasts for all of our events. We really appreciate the fact that even virtually, we have a forecast so you can pick the best day possible to do your own physical activity. We know that we could not host this event without our fantastic group of local sponsors. This group of companies and organizations have shown their Texas-sized heart by their generosity and their support. Our new presenting sponsor this year is Petrol. They are a growth-oriented, Midland, Texas-based oilfield services company that's providing hydraulic fracturing and other complementary services to leading upstream oil and gas companies who are engaged in exploration and production of unconventional oil and natural gas resources. Thank you so much, Petrol, for being our presenting sponsor this year. Our silver sponsor again this year is Firm Training Programs. They have been an amazing supporter for 2 years now with their fundraisers and team of runners. Their mission is to make a massive impact on the health, fitness, and overall well-being of their community by inspiring, motivating, and using science-backed methods combined with an untraditional approach to nutrition to create the most efficient and effective weight loss formula available. Of course, we can't do this without our local beneficiary and our beneficiary sponsor, Midland Memorial Foundation. This foundation provides patients each and every day with the level of care needed to go through a brain tumor diagnosis. We are thrilled to be able to support their patient programs as they continue to support the local community. Our bronze level sponsors are the Herbish Golf Tournament and Midland Athletic Company. The annual Herbish Golf Tournament is going on 4 years now and raises funds for the Head for the Cure in the fall. Midland Athletic Company promotes fitness and wellness in the community of Midland, Odessa and the surrounding area as its fitness, footwear, apparel, and events company that provides elite products and services for people to be able to perform at their top level for whatever they do. Thank you to those fantastic bronze sponsors. And of course, our contributing sponsors, Starbucks, Subway, HEB, News West 9, Sheila Shanks Photography, and On the Border. Thank you for all of you who have supported us locally. This event was brought to us because of a few people who contacted Head for the Cure and said, we need to bring this event to Midland to support our brain tumor patients and caregivers. We could not even think about having as successful as an event without our amazing, amazing, amazing local planning team. Those people are Leslie Ware, Sharon Farmer, Kristen Chandler, and Clarissa Toll. You have helped us with every single detail about this event. Even though we're coming to you virtually, you never said no, and you always showed up. Thank you for your tremendous support. Now it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for, our virtual 5K. We are actually featuring a true 5K from some of our participants, and we will feature stories from our different teams and survivors. We encourage you to post your own videos and photos of you completing your 5K or exercises throughout this past week. By doing this, you are showing everybody who would have come together in one place in person that they are not alone. You are helping us fight back against brain cancer. Please tag Head for the Cure on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, so that way we can track and share those fantastic showings of support. We will also continue to celebrate our brain tumor community after the 5K with our Keeping the Faith presentation of our survivors, our Legacy of Love, where we're recognizing caregivers, and our Celebration of Life, where we are honoring those who we've lost. Thank you for your participation, and we hope that you will enjoy this 5K virtually near home today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hi, Head for the Cure is an organization that's very dear to my heart, and today I'm going to run in memory of Herb Ware.
captain of Brain Power, and we are walking for our son and our brother and uncle for Dan Odom, and he was diagnosed with medulloblastoma. We're just so blessed to be able to participate in this 5K, and we just welcome everyone to come join us.
I want to give a big shout out to all you runners and walkers and sponsors and donors of Head for the Cure Midland's second annual 5K. I donate in honor of Herb Ware, my brother-in-law, and the love of my sister's life. We lost Herb to glioblastoma, and I can't think of a better way to honor him than to donate to try and find a cure. So please donate to your runners and your walkers and be a sponsor for Head for the Cure.
We are walking for Team Herbish and David, and we miss our guys so terribly much, but are so proud to be working with Head for the Cure to find a cure for this horrible, nasty disease. And I'm glad that I could have the opportunity to walk today with my buddies.
Sharon Farmer, and I'm walking in memory of my husband David Farmer, who passed away from glioblastoma 4 years ago in June. And I am just hoping that they can find a cure for this horrible disease so no one else has to go through this like my family and I did with my husband.
Okay, I haven't run a mile in probably at least a full decade, but small price to pay to find a cure. Let's do this.
Truett, and I support Head for the Cure because of our dear friends Herb and Leslie Ware. We lost Herb to glioblastoma, and since then I've lost two other good friends, David and Frank, and we just like to support an organization that seems to be making a difference. So we're here hoping we can help.
We're Team FTP and we are walking for Head for the Cure.
Got involved with Head for the Cure. First 5K that we all went to from Midland was in Houston, and Herb was down there for his second round of radiation. By golly, we all had our lime green t-shirts on and stood out like a sore thumb. It's amazing to see all the family, people that worked with him, for him, friends, and extended friends. It was a great turnout. Ever since then, that can be very inspiring. But the most inspired I get is from slowing down and not having to run right now. But Herb had and there's a lot of people with this brain cancer trying to do the clinical trials. It's money for research, but it's money for not just the patient but the caregivers. And that's why I have to have a shout out to my bestie right here, because they wouldn't have been the same without her. For all the people that are in it, we're all in it to beat it. So if you can make any kind of donation, if it's $5 or $500, it goes for a great cause. The money goes directly where it's needed. So, love you, Herb. Miss you. See you at the finish line.
Hi, my name is Mike Fisher. Along with running with my family to support my brother-in-law, we also run in honor of my best friend Jeremy Kimball, who died from brain cancer. We hope one day there's a cure for this nasty disease. God bless.
We just knew we were going to keep this tradition up, and sadly Herb didn't live long enough to participate in another walk, but today this is my way of continuing the tradition that he had hoped to start. While I can't walk with Herb beside me, I do walk every step of the way with him in my heart.
Jace Farmer, and my wife and I are running this race in honor of my dad, David Farmer, who lost his battle with brain cancer about 4 years ago this summer. We're running the 5K with Head for the Cure in order to raise money to help support families that are going through this same fight, and also to further fund research in hopes to find a cure one day. Thank you.
We're the Hudson family, and we walk for my dad, Herb Ware, who lost his battle with glioblastoma at the age of 54. Sadly, he wasn't able to meet all of his grandkids, and we support Head for the Cure so that others in the future will be able to meet their grandchildren. Okay, y'all ready? Mm-hmm. We love you, Poppy.
Yes, you, Poppy.
I'm Nancy Woodman, Executive Director of Midland Memorial Foundation. Midland Memorial Foundation is thrilled to be in partnership with the Head for the Cure program for the second year. Last year's run in Midland was very successful, raising $31,000. Head for the Cure was established to raise awareness and funding to inspire hope for the community of brain cancer patients, their families, friends, and caregivers. As a result, we are pleased to expand upon the Hope Circle program to include the Head for the Cure Brain Cancer Assistance Program for patients diagnosed with brain cancer in the Permian Basin. These individuals will be identified through an established relationship that we have with Allison Cancer Center and Texas Oncology. This event and partnership is another way that Midland Health is lighting the way for health. Thank you for your participation and support of brain cancer patients in the Permian Basin.
Welcome back from your virtual 5K. Whew, just by looking at them, I'm exhausted. Thanks so much to Rachel, John, Mark, and Julie for being this year's lead in our 5K. And thanks for all of you for participating and sharing those photos. Your support has been nothing short of phenomenal again this year, and we are thrilled that we have raised more money this year than we did last year, with over $43,000, 21 teams signed up, and 300 participants. But the fun's not over yet. The fundraising continues as we know that there's still much more money needed in order to support clinical research and programs. If everyone has registered and encourages just one more person to donate $10, we could raise an additional $3,000 just by that $10 encouragement. So please keep asking people and encouraging them to go to headforthecure.org/Midland to show their support. We know it's a tough time, but this support is crucial for everyone who's ever been touched by a brain tumor diagnosis. As we do in all of our races, we want to acknowledge our team captains and our individuals who have gone above and beyond the call of duty with encouraging registrations and donations. At this time, I'd love to acknowledge those individuals and team members. We like to acknowledge our top 3 in each of these categories, and our top in each of these categories will receive a fantastic trophy that we'll be sending to them at a later date. So first of all, for largest teams, in third place, firm training programs with 30 participants. In second place, Team Momo with 45 participants. And our first place team with 53 participants is Team Herbish. And now for our teams that have really overachieved in our fundraising numbers. In third place, raising over $2,200, is Team Firm Training Programs. Raising over $4,400 in second place is Team Herbish. And running away with this category this year with over $14,000 raised. First place, Team Groner. And now our individuals who went above and beyond in the fundraising category. In third place is Michael Fisher, who raised over $1,100. In second place, one of our team planning members, Leslie Ware, raising over $2,300. And our first place top individual fundraiser is Jared Groner, raising almost $12,000. Congratulations to our teams and our individuals. We truly appreciate your amazing efforts in helping to support brain cancer research and programs through your engagement and fundraising. Head for the Cure supports brain tumor patients. And at this time, I wanted to acknowledge and present all of our survivors who are participating today. These individuals have shown nothing but grace and tenacity as they face each and every day with a brain tumor diagnosis. Join us as we celebrate our survivors: Michael, Donald, Joyce, Jared, and Amy. Thank you all for allowing us to be a part of your journey and allowing us to celebrate you today. I'm honored to be able to present the Keeping the Faith Legacy of Love and Celebration of Life recognitions. As I mentioned before, Head for the Cure exists in order to ignite hope. That hope started with just one person and their journey, Chris Anthony. Head for the Cure was founded in honor of Chris by his brother Matt. Chris passed away from a glioblastoma in 2003. Each and every day during his diagnosis, his favorite phrase was to say, "Keeping the faith." In every conversation, in every email, and with every handshake, he would utter those simple words, keeping the faith. It's faith in yourself, faith in a cure, faith in others, and faith in tomorrow. At each of our 5K events, loved ones nominate a brain tumor survivor who embodies those words to them for us in order to recognize those individuals with our Keeping the Faith designation. New this year, we are also honoring those caregivers who have large hearts and continue to give each and every day to those who have faced this disease. By introducing the Stevie Patrick Legacy of Love Award this year, we have the ability to celebrate those caregivers who are often set aside. And finally, our celebration of life. We know that this disease has taken too many lives. We want to honor those individuals by sharing our memories, our quotes, and those photos of all who we've lost with our celebration of life. We have 3 different videos that acknowledge and celebrate our Keeping the Faith recipients, our Legacy of Love nominees, and our celebration of life. Please join me as we honor and remember all of those individuals.
Head for the Cure 5K events are not only successful fundraisers in the fight against brain cancer, but unique tributes to those currently fighting this terrible disease and remembering those who have lost their battles. Head for the Cure was started in honor of a man named Chris Anthony. Chris's motto was always, keeping the faith. He lived it daily, he signed off every email with keeping the faith, and his faith enabled him to maintain his grace, dignity, courage, and strength throughout his illness. That's why every year we honor brain cancer patients and their loved ones with a special recognition we call Keeping the Faith. Each of their stories is personal and special and are all inspiring. We have one very special Keeping the Faith recognition today. This recipient was nominated by a loved one, and we would like to share their story. Michael Smith, nominated by Elizabeth Ellerby. This is my dad, Michael Smith. On July 26, 2016, he had a seizure which caused him to roll his 18-wheeler. After some testing, they found a mass in his brain. He was referred to a surgeon, and on August 24, 2016, we got a diagnosis of glioblastoma. He did SOC for a year and decided to take a break. He was off chemo for a year when he had a regrowth and then did the 523 chemo again for a year. Now he is taking a break again and is feeling good. He sees his grandkids every day and goes to every sporting event and dance recital. Thank you for your courage and for allowing us to honor you. New this year, the Legacy of Love nomination is easily defined by actions of integrity, encouragement, determination, and truly loving and serving others, especially those in need. The recipient of this must have a heart the size of Texas and a strong desire to encourage and help others. This deserving person must be a leader each day and also have the courage to smile in the midst of adversity. We'd now like to share their story. Leslie Ware, nominated by Laura Mellencamp. Leslie is my sister. She lost Herb, the love of her life, to brain cancer and has never stopped. Never stopped loving him and never stopped fighting for the horrible cancer that took his life. I have many words to describe her, but strength has to be the most suited for her. Not just physically strong. Yes, she could certainly beat me up when we were younger, but a strength that most people will never have to reach deep inside for. It's not surprising to me that she has continued to support Head for the Cure and has become a force to be reckoned with as it relates to fundraising. She is that strong and amazing. Of course, her sister would think that, but I would be remiss if I didn't include some words from a few of her closest friends and family. From Jolene. She is always there for all of us with that amazing smile and take charge attitude. What you see is what you get with my amazing friend, and what you get exceeds expectations every time. From Julie. Many words to describe Leslie. Beautiful spirit, loyal, unpretentious, humble, never gives up on anyone, sacrifices her time, and willing to help someone with no need to return the favor. From Rachel. She is the most loving, caring, and encouraging, giving, genuine, and fun-loving person I know. She puts others' needs before her own and is always willing to lend a helping hand. She's the best mom and friend in the whole wide world. From Sharon. I've been so blessed to have had Leslie by my side after my husband got sick. Her support, care, and understanding love has gotten me through some rough times. She is very compassionate about Head for the Cure, and I am proud to be her partner in the fundraisers.
everybody, for all of your support this year for our virtual Midland 5K. Your participation, your donations, your sponsoring, and simply just checking in helps show everybody who has ever been touched by a brain tumor diagnosis that they are not alone. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We can't wait to see all of you for our 3rd annual Head for the Cure 5K in Midland in 2021. Find out more how you can continue to support at headforthecure.org/Midland. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.